Hello everyone and welcome back to our OptiFast Lifestyle Education Series. I'm Dr. Via Vicencio. The module for today is entitled Make Time to Move. We're going to be talking today about tracking your exercise and how this is going to help to lose weight and maintain our healthy weight long term. So you're going to get your first opportunity to practice tracking your weight right now. If you're able to and don't have any contraindications, go ahead and just march in place while we're talking about tracking our exercise. And I'm going to do the same thing with you. I've got a little mobile stepper here. Hopefully I can coordinate doing this and talking to you at the same time. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this while we talk. So one of the ways that we can track our exercise is we can track how long we do it. So we can look what time it is. I'm checking right now. I'll be keeping the time for you. You don't need to try to keep it yourself for this one. Or we can look at how many total steps you've done. So we'll look back at this in a minute when we get done. So let's start talking about the purpose of tracking. We track a lot of things in our lives. For example, we track our checkbook, our checking account, how much money we've got so that we don't overdraw ourselves. We track our kids' homework, their grades. We track how much milk we have left in the refrigerator so that we know when to go to the store and buy more. So why do we track? Well, it helps us to make sure that we stay on target and that we can work towards our goals effectively. It also helps to keep us accountable and helps us to measure our progress so that we can consistently move forward. So what is our goal? A normal amount or a good amount of exercise that we should be working for is about 30 to 60 minutes of moderate intensity cardiovascular activity each day. So this means that you're going to be hitting about 70% of your maximum heart rate, or another way is that you can measure it is by the talk test. You should be able to talk well through the exercise, but not be able to sing. As you can tell, I'm starting to get to that moderate intensity level myself. So don't worry, you don't have to do 30 to 60 minutes right off the bat. You might start with as little as just 10 minutes a day, and that is totally okay. As long as you're just keeping up and progressing each week. You also don't have to do the exercise all at once. You can break it up into segments. Maybe you do 10 minutes in the morning, like of a walk. Maybe you do 10 minutes in the evening, walking your dog, and 20 minutes on your lunch. And right there you've got 40 minutes. And there you will be reaching your goal. So how do we track? So there's two things you need to be tracking every time whenever you're tracking your physical activity. One is the amount of time that you're spending on each individual activity. And the second, you want to record the total number of minutes that you're exercising. And in the handout that you should have already received, or if you haven't received it already, you will. Just ask me for it in clinic. It's got your activity log, and it has 3 different columns. You have a column for the activity, so resistance stepper. Second column is for number of minutes that you did that particular activity, and then the third column is the total number of minutes. So that way you can keep track of it and add it up by the end of the week to see how much you've done. So right now, I'd like for you to write down 2 activities that you want to try to do this coming week. And then by the end of the week, look back and hold yourself accountable and make sure that you did those 2 things. Again, our goal is to eventually get 30 to 60 minutes every day of moderate intensity physical activity. All right, let's see how we did. So we have been going for a full 5 minutes. I'm going to stay on here and do another 5 minutes after I leave you, just to get my full 10 minutes, and then we can go ahead and write that down. Today is our first physical activity entry. Well, good luck. I hope you enjoyed this session of the OptiFast Lifestyle Training, and I'll see you next time. Bye.